Welcome back, everybody. It is Friday night, supper time. Just made her back to the woods. It is a beautiful day outside. It was actually 12 degrees outside, which is what, about 50 degrees, I think, Fahrenheit, and it's actually 14 in here now. Starting to warm up here slowly. Got the stove going. It's going to be a pretty laid back night here this evening. It was a pretty busy week for both of us. Tomorrow, I'm not sure yet totally what I'm going to do. I know later on in the day I'm going to get my little inflatable boat and we're going to try to fish the channel up the road a little bit. Maybe see if I can get myself a nice trout out of there. Earlier in the day, I'm not sure yet. Maybe do a bit of gardening stuff out front or something like that, but it'll come to me as the day goes on. But anyways, we're going to have some chicken nachos here for supper. Chicken tacos, I guess they are, that come from Costco. They're actually really good ones. And we will sit back and report back to you after that, so I'll talk to you in a little bit. So these are the chicken tacos anyway that we get all ready here for dinner. They're actually really good. They come from Costco. It's like a spiced chicken that's all pre-cooked and pre-cut. You just have to heat it up in a frying pan. Then it comes with a shredded up, it's almost like a lettuce, almost like something to make coleslaw out of, and then shredded cheese. You put that on. It comes with a nice ranch dressing, and they also comes with a salsa. I put both on myself. Shelly only likes the ranch dressing, I guess. But anyways, this is what we're having for dinner tonight. Well, there you go, guys. We had dinner. Those chicken tacos are amazing from Costco. You guys got to try them if you like stuff like that. They're very, very tasty and a nice, easy to make meal. It doesn't take long to throw them together. Hummingbird feeder doesn't look like any action this week at all yet. Maybe it's a little too early in the year for them guys. Heard reports that there have been some of them seen back in the area here. Some people around here, but anyways. I was kind of just giggling in there, laughing with Shelly about how much I say the word anyways. And I was telling her I should re-edit one of my previous videos and I should kind of just put a counter on the top. And every time I said that word in the video, I hope it doesn't annoy you guys too much. It's one of those aware things. I'm aware that I say it now, so I'm going to try not to say it so much. But here we go out front. Just going to check things out. I'm going to get the memory card out of my camera out here. Not sure. I might have some wildlife on it. Could have almost anything on it. All this little white, I think you call it snow on the mountain or something, so some people call it. Seeing that all start to bloom already, isn't that beautiful? Don't know if there's anything coming up yet in my bed. Yeah, there's my bleeding heart. Check that out. That's coming back. It's a bleeding heart. That's very nice. Anything else? Tiger lilies, but I don't see, that's a hosta right there. None of my bulbs, excuse me, are coming up yet that I planted. Don't see any of them, the gladiolas. I don't see them. But that's really nice to see that my bleeding heart survived another winter and it's going to come back. So it's looking well. Take a walk up this way and have a look at the garden. Nothing planted yet. Ran the tiller through it a couple weeks ago. I should and may till this again this weekend. Wouldn't hurt. These are nice to see. Look at these all leafing out. These are my raspberries that I just transplanted a couple weeks ago. Every one of them. Look at that. They look really good. Look at that. Healthy for something just transplanted, every single plant. Turn this game cam off. And see if we get anything on this one for pictures. See if it says anything here. According to that, there's 63 pictures on there. 63 files. I can't see there being that many, but we're going to take this back to the cabin. Hard to say. Could be some interesting stuff on this time. I had it on video before and I put it on photo burst this time, so it takes 3 shots really quickly in a row if it picks anything up. And every weekend I come over, I hope to have something kind of silly to show you guys, but I haven't had anything yet. So this, I think there's some tiny leaves. That blackberry, it's one of my little blackberries here. It doesn't look very good. This one is starting to leaf out. This one doesn't look too good either. No, he's coming. He's alive, I think. I think this shoot here is alive. And this one here, you got 4 blackberries. Yeah, that one's definitely alive. You can see those are little leaves already starting to shoot out on them, so very nice to see. Yeah, even this is all leafing out. What I'm afraid is going to happen, because this garden is full of tracks right now. I don't know if you guys can see how many tracks are here. This is all from porcupines. Going out here, you can see he's walking in circles, it almost looks like out here. So you can see them going. None of these are dog tracks. This is all from something other critter. And I've already personally witnessed a porcupine out here a week ago walking through. So look at the tracks. Apparently, porcupines love raspberry canes. So he's probably going to munch on my plants as soon as they're leafed out, and he may destroy them. So what I may have to do, maybe put a grouping of chicken wire just around each one, just to kind of protect them. Probably all I can do to save them, if that'll even save them. But all this snow on the mountain, this stuff looks so cool. Already starting to bloom, and the grass is starting to green up a bit. Getting good at my house too. The lawn's getting pretty green there. So this is all wild raspberries in here. Never really seemed to get anything off them, but they only established a couple years ago. So maybe this year, maybe I'll even have some wild raspberries here. But we're gonna kick back and enjoy the evening. Maybe watch a video or two on YouTube, see what's going on there, and just kind of enjoy ourselves. And again, tomorrow the inflatable boat, but that'll probably be my next video. That may not be this video. That's probably going to be the next one when we go fishing. Got the life jackets, got the cover for the side-by-side, and I've even got a boat in it right here. That right there is a 10-foot inflatable boat, so it's going to be kind of neat tomorrow when I pump that bad boy up. I haven't had air in that probably 5 or 6 years now. Okay, well, I'm going to go back inside for now. I'm going to check my memory card here and see if I have anything on this, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Well, unfortunate to report that I went out and checked the memory card on the cam, and there was actually nothing on it other than people going in and out of the road, driving in and out in ATVs and cars, and then us showing up today. So one of these days I'll get something on there good, hopefully. It's strange too, because I can clearly see that porcupine is walking in and out of the garden all the time, and it's not picking him up for some reason. They're not real expensive trail cams, and the sensitivity may not be quite far enough to go to the garden. Maybe I'll have to move them a little closer or something. We're going to kick back. It's only 7 o'clock at night. Enjoy the evening here. Maybe watch a little TV or something, but I'm going to shut the camera down for now, and I will be back in the morning to talk to you guys after I make my coffee. So you guys have a good evening. We'll see you in the morning. Thank you. There's my buddy having his breakfast over there, my squirrel. Morning, everybody. Burr. That's heavy duty frost on the roof of the car right now. It is -2 in the morning. Pretty chilly morning over here for May. It's kind of funny this time of year in the Maritimes. You basically need a snowsuit in the morning and shorts in the afternoon for a while. I just wanted to look out in the front field here and see if it is what I thought, and it is. It's just, it looks almost like snow. It's such a heavy frost on the grass out here. It's going to be a while yet until I can plant anything over here, I'm afraid. Just out for a morning stroll with my coffee. Yeah, that's crazy. Look at that. It just looks white. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but that is a really, really heavy frost right now. I'm glad I didn't bring over my cucumbers and squash, and I considered putting them in this weekend, but I think I better wait a while because, again, that sun's probably going to glare bad, but that's a crazy heavy frost. So you can hear it crunching under my feet, but you can already feel the intensity of the sun warming right up. It's going to be another beautiful day here, I think. Can't wait to get out and have some fun. It's not going to be super warm. I think it's going to hit 10 degrees. So like I say, it's -2 right now, which is what, 29 or 30 for you guys, Americans, in Fahrenheit. But so again, it's only 8 in the morning. It's quite early, so pretty quiet morning in the cabin. I'm the only one up so far. It's kind of funny too, because I get up and I've got the water turned on last night. Am I ever glad I did not put the water heater back on the back wall? That probably would have been enough last night to freeze it up. I'll tell you the story about my old one. Yeah, I learned my story about water heaters. Anyway, I'm on my second one, put it that way. First one's a great lawn sprinkler now. If anybody needs one, hook the hose, water goes everywhere. Yeah, it's great. It used to work. And it's ironic that yesterday we got here, I thought of putting the new one. I bought a new one, and I thought of putting the new one on. I haven't even used it yet. And if I had it, I would have lost it last night. It would have froze. It's kind of funny when I get up this morning and I flush the toilet, and the pump sounded different for a minute. You could hear like a real high-pitched sound, and I'm thinking to myself, Jesus, that sounds like water's frozen. There's no way it could be frozen. And because it was only supposed to go down to 2 or 3 degrees, I think, last night. I looked at the thermostat or the thermometer in the living room, and I walked in the living room. It was -4 when I first got up. So that -5, I think, ruined my other one. So I was pushing the limits on having the water even turned on. So anyways, once the pump ran for a second, she cleared up, and you could hear her to fill the toilet right up normally. So it was close to freezing the water line. It was actually starting to freeze. So I remember Shelly get up in the middle of the night and flushed it, and it was fine. So it must have been just, later on in the night towards the morning is when when it actually started to freeze the water line. So lesson learned. Problem too is where I'm down in the base of a valley here. It is colder here, considerably colder. It was crazy. 2 years ago, I think it was 3 years ago. July and August, 2 months that we didn't actually have frost here. June that year, we had a frost early in June, and we had a frost on September 9th. So there was one summer here a couple years ago that literally July and August were the only actual 2 months there was no frost down here. So it's a little harder to garden around here sometimes, again, because this place is, it's colder where I'm down at the base of a mountain in a valley. It's still showing -2, I think, right now. I bet you if we went up the road to the top of the hill up past where I was stuck up there, I bet you it's already 2 or 3 degrees up there. It's hard to believe how the cold stays down in here. I'm done my rant for now, morning, and I'm going to go back inside and warm up for a bit and throw some more wood in the wood stove. It's going to be a beautiful morning, though. It's chilly out, but it's calm, so it doesn't really feel that cold. I'll talk to you in a bit. Well, there you go. That's my creation of a sparky omelet here to start off the day on our Saturday morning. That's going to be a tasty breakfast here. Well, everybody, breakfast was absolutely amazing. That was quite an omelet. You guys can see I like to build some super omelets. Those sausages were really good. That was a new one that they actually have from our local food land, which is Sobeys. Apple onion sausages. It sounds like a strange combination, but you know what? They're really tasty in that omelet. They weren't too oniony and they weren't too appley. It was just kind of a nice combination of the both. It was a great meal. We could hardly finish it. It was a pretty filling one. You can see the water is down in the brook a little bit this week. It's already starting to drop down. It's not quite a torrent of water going through here as it was in the last couple of weeks. It was getting quite a bit of water, but it's just getting down now that it's just nice. We're going to go fishing in a little bit here. We're going to jump side by side and go up the road. Take my inflatable boat. I brought my 10-foot inflatable over. Throw that in there and hopefully maybe I'll catch something. We're going to wait a little bit till it warms up just a bit more. The wind is still a bit chilly this morning. It's already up to 9 or 10 degrees, which is about 50. Really good news is the weather next week or this week coming up is going to be amazingly warm. It's going to start to warm right up. Monday is going to be 14 degrees, which is what, 57 or 58. Tuesday is supposed to be like 18 degrees, Tuesday and Wednesday, which is what, in the mid 60s. Thursday, I think they're saying 22, which is going to be right up into the 70s. So, like, hello. Can't wait for that weather. So next weekend it's probably going to be quite mild when we come back here. They're saying into the 20s. So looking forward to that. The only downside to that is I will guarantee we haven't seen a fly yet over here this weekend. And man, this warm weather will bring those guys out really quick. So not looking forward to swatting black flies. And that's what it normally turns into here in the spring. But I'm going to cut this video off, I think, now. There's quite a bit of content already just from getting here last night. Making supper was a quick one, but breakfast a little more intricate. And just wanted to kind of hang out with you guys a little bit. I see you have been checking out some of my garage videos at home, and I've got them broken down now. You might notice on my channel I have playlists. I didn't initially. Everything was just on there together, but they're broken down. I have on the bike, I have at the cabin, and I have in the garage. So if you guys want to see my bike videos, once I'm going to start loading a few of them, they'll be in that playlist. And then the same as in the garage. If you want to see some, I'll be doing some servicing. Maybe they won't all be tune-ups. Maybe I'll do some troubleshooting videos on the other part of the channel. Again, it's all the same part of the channel, but it'll be under the playlist of In the Garage. So I hope you guys are liking some of that content, learning a little bit from it, and kind of share some of the knowledge I guess I've gained over 30 years of doing it. So a little bit of experience at it now. But again, it was wonderful to have you guys here and to spend last night with us and today and this morning and that. And I am going to cut this video off now because fairly soon we're going to warm up a little bit. We're going to load the side by side again and go fishing. So if you guys do nothing else in the near future, just try to live simply, remain grateful, and hopefully you guys have something, good that you can focus on also and just enjoy your day. And we'll talk to you guys very soon. Thank you so much.